I'll start with Joe. Calf strain. It'll take several weeks, and that's the information we got right now.
Several weeks, take it into the regular season potentially?
Several weeks to several weeks.
How much
Great.
How much time with Joe at camp of practice would he need to be ready for you comfortably?
Joe got more days this July than he's ever had in the NFL. And so I feel really good about the progress we made during those July practices with Joe. And when he's able to get back, we'll be able to get the work we need.
How's Joe doing personally right now?
Good. Joe's always takes it in stride, and he's the same guy every day.
Is he still in meetings today and stuff?
He's been around today, yeah.
Zach, was there any conversation before yesterday about Joe being either limited or not participating?
No, everything was good.
Thoughts on how the offense looked with him not out there today?
I thought overall our team had a good day today, and I just you're careful not to give too much praise early in training camp, but day 3 it's been hot out here. I thought guys really were locked in, dialed in, had great sense of urgency. We got some nice cloud cover, which does help, but I was really impressed with the work that these guys got in today, and now we got to carry that over to our 4th day in a row tomorrow, which, as you all know, is the longest stretch we'll have during training camp.
Zach, Joe had the compression sleeve on yesterday. Did he mention to you anything about it feeling?
These guys are always in great dialogue with the trainers and doing always things that they can be to be precautionary, but I thought he looked great out there yesterday moving around.
Did he have an MRI, Zac? Joe?
Yeah, he's seen the doctors today.
Did you split time with the 2 other quarterbacks, or how'd you do that?
Yeah, so that'll be, so far it's kind of been today and tomorrow we'll rotate with the ones, and then likely next week we'll start doing 2 days so guys can get into a rhythm, and receivers and those guys can get into a rhythm. So you might see 2 days in a row where guys taking ones. Don't read too much into it. We're in the early portion of camp. We're going to give those guys a lot of opportunity at this point. That's the silver lining here. These guys get a chance to go with the first group and get a lot of work, a lot more work than they would have gotten. And so again, we'll continue to rotate those guys and let them compete.
Do you think you'll sign quarterback potential?
I think there's a good chance we'll work some guys out and add a guy to the mix.
If they help to do that.
Yeah, we'll see what the timing is on that, but it'll be good to get another arm in there because that's a lot of throws for these 2 guys.
How valuable is it to have a lot of returning guys on that offense, that having Joe go down, you have other leaders who know and can get everyone else up to speed?
Yeah, I think overall just our team is in such a good place right now, and it's minimizing mistakes, learning from previous days' mistakes. Again, I've liked what I've seen from the leadership in this team, the youth on this team. It's very, very early in camp, so I'm careful to heap that praise on them, but proud of the way that they've come through these first 3 days, and we still got a long ways to go.
Just to be clear, Zach, that you're going to alternate first team reps between Jake and
by day. I don't really want to do it by period. I'd rather do it by day. So that's the plan, especially leading up, for this next week or so.
Just to be clear, there would be no reason why Joe should have been limited yesterday with the sleeve. People saw that and assumed that there was something wrong.
Assume whatever they want. I'll let them do that.
Didn't see much from T today. Any issue with him?
This 3rd day, there's a whole group of people today on a 3rd day that we're trying to be mindful of. So there's a whole group of people. Drew's out of the hospital, and so we'll take it day to day with Drew right now. So he's got a lot of tests. Continue to monitor him each day. He's out of the hospital, so that's good news there.
I hate to minimize a Joe Burrow injury, but the fact that it's a calf strain, they heal just from rest, is it a bit of a relief that it was nothing worse?
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of bad scenarios out there. So our theme in the quarterback room is better for something to happen the first 2 days of camp than the first 2 days of the regular season, and so that's kind of been the motto the last couple of years apparently. So thank you all. Appreciate it.